point. It's how you navigate that that determines the outcome of your season.
Now here's Cunningham. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game. Harris's shot is good.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
On the wing, MP. Ivy defends. For three, Allen. And Cunningham pulls it down. Ivy with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Kicks it out to Cunningham. 4-3. It's hauled in by Houston. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And the third pick in 2022, Jabari Smith Jr. He struggled at times in his rookie season. But Clark, he's making some major strides now.
You know, B.A., you've heard me and others say this, but every player runs their own race. Everybody's development journey is their own, to own and to run. Sometimes it just takes a little while longer for guys to adjust at this level. But I tell you one thing about that young man, the progress he made lets you know he's got what it takes to one day be an all-star in this league.
Now here's Cunningham. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. Chalk up 2 there.
And no lack in concentration. Cunningham going to work.
Out to the right wing. MP outside. Here's the 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep. Now Cunningham. Deflected.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Sengun getting it done.
And MP throws it down.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And here's Harris outside. That shot off the mark. And it's Houston's ball. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. So it's Detroit now, following the score by Houston. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
The Rockets lead by 10. Pass to Allen. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Fires in the triple. MP's got 16 points.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. This is the first they're seeing of Houston.
Yeah, sweeping this club in the last season series was probably the highlight of an underwhelming year.
Yeah, for sure. Neither team a big-time contender in their respective conferences, but when the teams are fairly evenly matched, it can still be entertaining basketball.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Steven Adams checked in for Şengün. Eason comes in for Smith. Thompson, he's checked in for Brooks. And Jalen Green subbed in for MP. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter of the game. Green against Hardaway. Harris here for Detroit. Reed's checked in for Harris. And Sasser subbed in for Ivy. Allen on the wing. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Hits the three-pointer. Allen's got 19 points.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Simone Fontecchio out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Paul Reed. And it's Sasser in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's MP following the score by Detroit. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Gets the three to fall. He's got 22.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
The Pistons have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Tipped. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Cunningham comes in for Sasser.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. That's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, following the score by Detroit. Allen can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Fontecchio with the ball, and it's Şengün picking him up. Fontecchio's shot is off.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
MP against Hardaway. From deep, MP. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Green. And here's Cunningham outside. On target from range. Cunningham's got 5 points.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
So for the Pistons, Tobias Harris checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Fontecchio. And Ivy subbed in for Hardaway. 1:02 left in the first half. Van Vliet, the pass to Allen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
Team 4.
Allen on the wing. Ivy defends. Fires from deep. And MP with the 3. Allen's got 30.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And here's Harris outside. And it's MP with a rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The Pistons have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Brooks against Thompson. Duren with a screen on Brooks. Takes a 3. And Ivy gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Ivy's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's MP making things happen for the Rockets. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. We'll be right back.
One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Check out the Pistons. They've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early goings. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of room and time to turn it around.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Rockets.
They're going to the arc, drilling shots, making it look simple, even by today's standards.
Yeah, you'd think a defense now would be more prepared to guard the three-point line, but that hasn't been the case. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
So the Rockets 5 now. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. MP is out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Şengün in at the center position.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle. That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
On the wing, Brooks. Back to Allen. Lays it up and banks it in. Allen's got 41.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Ivy outside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
MP outside. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Stolen by Ivey.
I love big guards, and Cunningham using the size to perfection.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
And the Pistons making a change here. Good! Another from three.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Now here's Harris. 5 points in the game. Adams grabs the miss. Back comes Houston in transition. MP with it. And it's Ivey picking him up. The three from Thompson. They get it again. All right, let's see what Detroit has coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
The first free throw is good. If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor. And Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute, uses his 6'8" frame well, and he's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
Eason hits them both. And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the first of 3. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Ivey's shot is off. The Rockets have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. MP left side. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Detroit. 52 seconds left in the third quarter here. Ivey finds Hardaway. On the wing, Ivey. Shot to stop the run. Eason pulls it in.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
MP outside. Puts up a 3. No good. Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Inside, here's Stewart. The layup off target. And for the Rockets, they're shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. And here's MP from outside. And again for 3.
He is completely dialed in from deep.
And by the way, with that make, he's now alone in second place for most threes in a game. At this point, you have to go for that top spot, right? And so it's Houston making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More 2K action in just a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth. you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There are some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. MP's checked in for Houston. For Detroit, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. And it's Duren in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Allen on the wing. From outside the arc. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to Thompson. Harris with it. Defended by Eason. It's Thompson. High post. It's deflected.
Oh, an active defender at 6'7". Whitmore is capable of coming up with these blocks. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Connects again from distance.
And, of course, it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most 3s in a game. A night we'll never forget. There's Cunningham with a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Whitmore.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
MP looking around. The three-pointer off the mark. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For Houston, they've gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. Drains the triple.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Rockets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean,
another one goes! Incredible!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires the 3, sinks the tray.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. MP outside, fires the 3, and it's Harris with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the dunk by Duren.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
From deep, MP. And yes, another basket.
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. To walk